Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm here with another guidance session. I've decided to do a candle wax reading tonight using the energy of the moon. So I have 3 candles and you can pick one, or you can watch all readings, all 3 readings. But the way I'm going to do it is that I'm going to pull a card from this Moonology deck, which is based on the phases and energy of the moon. That will basically give us a message for the topic, for the main energy for you for this reading, for this guidance session, and then we'll see what the candle is going to tell you. Before I start the reading, I wanted to thank you all for supporting my channel, for your lovely comments, for subscribing. If you like my work, please subscribe. If you are interested in a private reading, you can find my email address in the About tab and contact me. And if you are new to the channel, I would like you to see more of my work. If you are interested, you can click on the playlist tab on this channel and see more videos that are basically organized based on the zodiac signs, and there are also some that are timeless, and you can watch them whenever you're guided to click on that video and see that link. So with that, let's start the reading. As I said, I'm gonna pull a card for each group. This is candle number 3, candle number 2, and candle number 1. Let's pick a card for each group. That will be the main message for you guys, and then we'll see what the candle is going to tell you. What is the main message that we need to know for group number 1? What is the main message that group 1 needs to know? Well, these cards are a little bit sticky. We don't want to see it just yet, so this is candle 1. Now we go for group number 2. What do we know? What do we need to know for group number 2? What is the energy? What is the message from the moon, from the beautiful moon for group number 2? And let's see what is the message that we need to know. What is the guidance for group number 3? What do we need to know for group number 3? Okay, so group number 1, let's start. Let me just move this a little bit around so that, yes. So we have candle 1, candle 2, and candle 3. I give you a second to pick your candle. And with that, let's start with candle 1. Let's see what card we have. Wow. You're very close to achieving your goal. Wow. You guys are very close to achieve your goal. That's so great. So let's see how this is gonna, I don't know where to put this card. Okay, this should be good. So whatever you're doing, whatever you're asking, whatever your question is, wherever you are in your life, you need to know that you're very close to where you need to be. You're very close to get to your success. The success is just around the corner and very close to achieve your goal. Let's see what the candle is going to tell us. Group number 1. I see completion for you. You are magnetically absorbing either money, luck, or beauty, wealth, or love. Some of you are experiencing some magical period in your life, or will be experiencing some magical, relaxing time in your life. I see money is coming, and some of you are getting close to that person who you are in love with. I definitely see angels here. I'm seeing the angels both from the candle reading, and also I feel the angels in the card. The universe is supporting you. I think we just had the full moon. You might have made a wish. You might have seen the full moon in the sky. Maybe you thought about someone, maybe your loved one is far from you, and both of you were looking at the full moon around the same time, maybe from different parts of the world, and you thought about each other. Magic is around the corner. Things are going, you will be getting closer. There is a magical hand that comes and take you guys toward each other. It could be you and your loved one. It could be you and your desired work, your career that you want to basically grow and develop, whatever that you want to achieve, your goal. You're getting very close. I literally see the magical hand taking you and showing you the way. And it's very, very unified. A unified energy is around you. Most of you can be feeling this around you, and see how beautifully a flower is basically forming in this in the middle of this reading. Very beautiful. Absolutely, you're achieving your goal. Things are almost done. I can tell you, like 80%, 90% is complete, and this last part might be a little bit tiring to fix that, or maybe a little bit taking more than what you thought, but it's gonna bring you a beautiful success and glory. I see success coming with glory, with pride, with a lot of admiration. Maybe this is something that you have been working so hard. After some closing, some doors were closed to you. You heard no answers a couple of times, but then this made you ready for this huge success that you're gonna experience. I see a kid is playing with a ball. They're playing with, like, they want to do football or basketball. Maybe your child is very talented for sports, or maybe biking. I see activities. Someone is getting a go ahead. Like, I see you have been stuck at the cross section. There was a traffic light and you had to stop. Maybe like you got a ticket for that, or like energetically you were kind of blocked, you were stopped, things were not moving, and now you're getting the green light, you're getting the go ahead, you are flying. This is beautiful. For some of you, I see a face-to-face conversation. You have been waiting for a face-to-face conversation, and you always thought that this is going to be a heated conversation. You always avoided that, but I see that either you finally find the courage to do that, and it's not going to be that you thought it's going to be horrible and you have to fight with someone. That's not the case. I see that you can very well handle that, and that person that you always were thinking that, oh, they're not going to take it well, they're actually taking it well, and they might be even helping you. Specifically, if there is a case, the judge is going to be the verdict is going to be in your favor. You have been scared or worried for something that was not real. For some of you, I see kids. If you see kids who, like, I don't know if the time that time of the year that for kids buy cookies, sell cookies, if that's the time, try to help them. I say that you need to help kids. If there are kids that you can support them, some of you might even adopt a kid or two, or you might be paying for their expenses. That's very, very, very helpful for you to reach to your own goal, to get in your wishes and dreams, and it will advance you make faster moves in your personal and like emotional and even energetic life, and it can remove blockage from your path. So helping others, specifically helping kids, is very, very. And I see someone who, maybe you know about someone who is not very good with kids. Yeah, maybe there is something that is alarming you. Maybe you know a parent, a neighbor, someone who they don't treat their children well, a teacher, and you need to be, if you're aware, you need to take an action. There needs to be something that is your responsibility. The universe wants you to do something about that. If you know someone who is abusing a child, they're getting physical with a child, or any kind of issue like that, if you know about it, don't be quiet and ask professional support. I see slippers, like bathroom or bedroom slippers. Very good energy is coming. You might go for a relaxing spa day, a massage, or just go to a very nice hotel, or just take a day off and take care of yourself at home. Some of you might be sick. If that's the case, you are getting relieved, or someone around you could be experiencing some minor health issue, but I see that they're recovering, they're coming out of the bed. If they are in the hospital, they'll be discharged, and they're gonna walk very well, so there's no problem. Something will be a little bit surprising to you. You might hear something. I can see that energy, like when a child says a bad word, and everyone is like, oh, like what? I see that kind of energy. So maybe some news comes out that you're surprised, or very literally a child says something that is not appropriate. Someone is really, really looking to see your advancement. Maybe there is a boss or a manager or maybe your parents, or if you are a parent, you're watching quietly. You are like a teacher. You are watching quietly. You have provided support from behind the scene to someone, and now you're quietly watching. You're waiting for their success, for their glory. And I definitely see that it's very close for this person to be successful and achieve their goal. It's more than achieving the goal, actually. I see a celebration. I see admiration, as I said. Be careful. There is with your finances, be careful. Don't take quick decisions about investing in something that you're not sure. Try to be a little bit more careful. Don't close your eyes and invest your money. Don't listen to anyone like that. You see in social media nowadays, everyone has a channel in Instagram, and they give people advice about finances. Just be careful. That's real, and you need to know the background of people who are giving you advice. On the other hand, I see that someone is speeding. If you're speeding and you get a ticket, the chances that you get into a bigger trouble is a lot. Like, I see that you might get a speeding ticket. Be careful. Don't argue with the officer, or somehow it might be an expensive ticket. So be careful about, like, if you are driving in the carpool lane all the time and you are like hoping that you won't be catched, this time it might not be, things might not go as you thought, and it might be a little bit expensive and also troublesome for you. This is just a warning for some of you who are just trying to, I don't know, speed, going like high speed driving, or neglecting the speed limits, or I don't know, or anything that can cause you a speeding ticket or a ticket is shown here. I see someone is drinking iced coffee, or like drinking from a straw. Two people I see are getting married. Maybe some friend or a family member from Japan is getting married, and you hear about this news. Maybe you are invited. I don't see that you can go, but you can maybe see pictures, or even just you see pictures of their wedding ceremony. It's interesting for you. Maybe it's a different type of wedding, and you might see pictures on the social media, and this is actually nice energy. You have put some bait for something, like maybe for a job you have been applying, or you have carefully developed a plan for something good. That's a very good thing that you're doing. You have put some thought in it, maybe a business idea, creative project, whatever it is. I see very good advancement for that. Be careful. Someone might be trying to look over your hand and also do the same thing. Again, for a lot of times I've been saying in many times that protect your ideas, protect your inventions, protect whatever you're doing if you are doing that kind of sensitive work, because you might get into some issues if you don't, or people might take advantage of your basically that's kind of property, intellectual property. So just make sure. And it could be other things, like maybe you're someone might be using something which is yours and without your knowledge. Someone is worried about their dog. You might visit, or you just have visited a vet. Sorry, you have just visited a vet, and they will give you some good news that you are basically happy. I see that you're happy. You get good news from a vet for your dog, or I see a dog figure. Someone is going to a hairdresser. I see a woman who's a female energy who's a hairdresser, and I see the person is a male actually. Maybe it's in Europe. Maybe there is a lady who does barber shop work, and there is a chit chat. Like I see maybe a small town that people go to this lady. There's something about this lady. Maybe she has a problem. I see she has glasses and white hair. She does this do-up for her hair, this updo for her hair. There is something that in her life is not going well. This is very specific for some people. If you have a hairdresser or someone who works there, maybe it could be also a like small shop. It can be barber shop. It could be, I kind of feel like it's in Europe, a small town in Europe. I don't know. I see angels are bringing a golden egg. That's again another indication of the success. If you have a child who's shy, and they might not be telling you, but in school they are not happy, they are very shy. You need to know if you have found some hints about that, or in general, if you know that your child is a little bit shy, they might need some help in school, they are alone, they don't have maybe any friends, and they don't talk about it, or maybe you're too busy to take action or pay attention. But that's something that I see for some people. Well, I think that was it for group number 1. So let's move to the next group. Group number 2. What is the message for us? Wow. See, Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Wow. Okay. That's good. An issue is about to finish. And that's a personal issue. If that's what you were thinking about, if that's your question, let's see what the candle is telling us. What do we need to know? If you're Cancer and watching this, it could be also specific for you. Or if you have moon in Cancer. Well, I see definitely money is coming. Maybe there's a money that is divided between you and some other people. Maybe it's a promotion. But I see you get a better share and you're happy. I see that this might have been a personal issue that you had with someone about money. And you thought that, you know what, I've done most of the work, or this was, I don't know, for some reason I had a bit bigger share. And maybe there was a personal issue around that you guys didn't have agreement. And somehow now things are fair. I see you're happy. Also, you start having it could be also that maybe you borrowed money to someone, and they were a friend, they were a family member, a sibling, and it was delayed when they had to return the money, and they were you were close, and you couldn't ask them for the money, and there was some issues with that. But I see that is resolved. They'll bring the money, and you guys will be good friends, or you'll be in good terms again, like before, even better than before. So that is going to be resolved. For some of you, is bringing. I see that the energies are telling me that time is bringing a very good news for you. I see maybe you had personal issues with your parents. I see a parents and child relationship that maybe was disturbed, or it was a little bit harsh, and now I see that there's a resolution. Maybe someone got sick, and that was a cause for you or those people getting close to each other. Therefore, forgiveness was involved. Someone had to forgive someone. They have done. If they told you they forgave you, they really, really, truly did, and that's what they are saying, and that's the truth. So you need to believe them. This is what they really mean it. So someone is buying half a watermelon, and they're asking themselves, or they're thinking that a full watermelon is very it's just for myself, or it's too much. So they're thinking about buying half. Yes, you can ask, and I think you can find and buy half of a watermelon. Very specific for some people. Someone is studying geometry or getting interested in astrology or geometry or physics, but I see geometry for most of you. Maybe your kid is very talented in geometry. If you have issues at work, just open your eyes and close your mouth. Try to be more disciplined. Try to be more disciplined. Try to have more discipline and be more politicians. I can't talk. So try to have more discipline and politics. Don't say whatever comes to your mind, and try not to share everything with everyone. Someone might receive a bouquet of flowers in the office, and people might be jealous. They might start asking who's sending you the flowers. If you don't want to tell them, you don't have to tell them. But I see gossips is starting around you, and it's because they envy you. There are some good things around you that they are jealous of, and they start talking. So maybe there are some speculations about something around you, and they're guessing. Maybe you're a new person in their office, and everyone wants to know about you. It's kind of positive. I don't see any bad. Jealousy, maybe more they want to know you, and for some reason they don't want to come and ask you okay, how old are you, or are you married? I see still there's a little bit of, maybe it's reflex of personal issues, but you might have thought that you're new in this workplace, or maybe even not, but you always thought that there are personal issues with you and your co-workers. But these are definitely going to be resolved. The root to that is because they just want to know more about you, and for some reason they can't just come to you and ask. And that's why there has been some problems. I'm just going to try to see if I can reignite this candle. Someone might try to get back to you. It could be a love relationship. They might try. It could be an ex who's trying to come back, but I don't see a way for them. Either they try and they won't be able to, or they will be rejected, or they won't even try and they just give up because they think that there's no way. Maybe there's some person in the work around you or in your neighborhood, or someone who knows you, and they're not your ex, but they're interested in you. They want to have a relationship, but they think that they won't have any way. They think that this thing is blocked. They think that you are too good for them, and it just doesn't work, so they just don't. Or again, as I said, they will try and it won't go anywhere. And I see that you are blocking it, you are turning your back, you don't want it, and they will then leave. With that last effort that they make, they'll just leave, and both of you are getting away from each other, which is good for everyone. I see two different candles, two different paths, so one thing is clear. So then maybe your personal issues is going to be resolved. If you had an ex that you are thinking, or they are thinking, they're trying to contact you, they are pushing and you don't want to, this will finally be resolved, and each one will go separate ways, and that's the best for each and every one of you. Well, group number 2, thank you. That was your reading. That was your candle wax reading. And let's see what is candle 3 telling us, and what is this card. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. Wow, this is so nice, and I like this energy. Someone is getting into a new romantic relationship. So candle 3, what do you have to tell us? Tell us more about this new romantic cycle. What do we need to know? Well, this person has been very close to you, or they're trying to get close to you. They're trying to get your attention, maybe in a different way. Maybe sometimes even they ignore you for very obviously they ignore you, and it's like, why this person is ignoring me? Like that oddly, strangely ignoring you, something like that. Because I see that they're really there, they're close to you, or they have they have made all the efforts, and they're really close to you. Even maybe they are very dear to your heart, and you know them, but I don't know for what reason in the very last step they are trying to be a little bit, they're acting weird, but that's a new cycle of romance for you. Maybe a new way for you to experience love. I definitely see romantic feelings. You guys might or will get closer to each other physically. Maybe it hasn't been the relationship hasn't developed as you wanted, like step by step, as like by the book. But I think out of nowhere, or very surprisingly, they start. I see that they might kiss you. And this might surprise you. It could be somewhere that you didn't expect at all, but don't think that this person just decided to do that. No, they have been thinking about you. They have been holding all this weight in their hands, on their shoulders. This love has been in their heart for you, and they might have even cried. And maybe you don't even believe that this person loved you. I see mutual feelings. You also love them, and sometimes you have been disappointed that no, this person doesn't love me at all, because if he did, like, he would have done that. But this person is not gonna go by the book. And look at this white heart shape that is made here. I don't know if you can see it now. It's golden heart that I can focus on with the light of the candle. This is so beautiful. This person is very supportive. They have always supported you. Whatever they could, they have done for you. There's an easy way to go around this. I don't know why you or that person is making choosing the hardest way, the harder way. Maybe you want things to be traditional, or they want things to be traditional, but for that, for example, they want, or you want to have a wedding, to a party, you want to have a wedding day and stuff like that, but at this point it's not feasible. Maybe they have kids, maybe they had a different relationship, some of them might have a broken leg or something, maybe they are healing from a past relationship, and they're kind of debating some things is not going according to the way that you or them always wanted to do traditionally. But as I said, there is an easy way to bring balance in this relationship, and just go and enjoy yourself. If you decide to wait to buy a house, moving together, what about the kids? If one of you have kids, I definitely see this one person that has had a past relationship, and there are some healing needed from this past relationship that they are going through, and that's why maybe sometimes they're acting weird, because they're like, what if the same thing repeats? But at the same time, they know that you are not like that person that they had in the past. They are sure about that, they're certain. But you see different, like, switch off and on from this person. You see hot and cold. Sometimes you really get upset with them, you don't even know, you doubt your feelings, and there's a build up. There's definitely build up. One of you have to start talking, or as I said, take an action. As I said, they might kiss you. They might just kiss you all of a sudden, and that will be something will happen that which assures you that this person loves you, and then you won't doubt anymore. I'm trying one more time. If your ex is trying to get back, is there a way? There is no way. If you are thinking about an ex getting back to you, it's not your ex, it's a new person, and they have beautiful eyes, or when they cry, somehow they look really innocent, or they have beautiful eyes, or they cry easily. There's something about this person that you like, and you cannot imagine yourself, your life without them. Even at those points that you are like, no way, this person is not, he doesn't like me, or she doesn't like me. I mean, otherwise he would have told me. I mean, I've seen so many hot and cold. How come he's like a turtle? He's moving like a turtle, or she. But something is inside this person that doesn't let you go. Even when you get so angry and frustrated from them, and you're like, why they are not saying anything? Like, this is just so obvious. Something, maybe you love their voice, maybe you love their smell. There's something is just dragging you toward them, and it's just from the universe. That's why this reading is telling you, when you think there's no hope, when you think that even you doubt everything, don't let go. Don't. You are in the right direction with this person. You are soulmates. You are very close. The energies of you two, the vibrations are very close. And I see a very, very romantic life for you two. Very passionate. Even if you are not maybe young, maybe even if you're not in your 20s, you will think and feel like you are in your 20s, and you have a long-lasting marriage together. They might bring a gift for you. There might be a gift that they give you, or something written, or a message that makes you very happy, and that's very good. Someone might meet a stranger in a bus station. I see them as a male energy, like an older male energy, and you might start a conversation with them, and I don't know, you might be friends, or you might find out that, oh, you were neighbors, or they might be even your teacher. Something like that comes into your mind, and you even might be friends, and you might help them, they might help you. A friendship, I don't want to say, it's not a romantic cycle, but a friendship begins between you guys. Maybe one of you is then able to support the other. Someone is going to beauty classes or hairdressing classes to be a makeup artist, which is very good. If you're thinking about that, that would be very nice for you. I see a lot of money that you can make. Some people are, I see specifically someone is filming or making clips for a beauty studio. That is very well paid as well. If this is something that you are thinking about doing it, I see that very good. Someone is playing piano or trying to find a teacher for piano. I see butterflies. Again, you have deep feelings for this person when you see them. you will just ignore and you forget all those doubts that you had, all those hardships, and you know that this person is going to be your soulmate. But sometimes I said they act so weirdly that you doubt everything. Well, I think that was it. I hope that you enjoyed this guided, this moon guided reading, candle wax reading. And if that's the case, let me know. I hope that all the messages that we heard here, all the good things that the cards and the energies told us that are going to happen will manifest very soon, and that all the personal issues are being resolved, and you're going to get your goals achieved, and that romantic feelings and romantic relationships with someone who you truly deserve is going to be very close for you. With that, I'm going to close the reading and stay blessed.